Hello and welcome to the Unshakable Co-Parent podcast. My name is Sarah Komoto, your host. I'm a parenting and co-parenting and confidence mentor, and I am here to talk about all things co-parenting, parenting, rising up, becoming your best self, stepping into your power as a woman, and all that jazz. So it's been a hot minute since I've been here, so it's been a busy February so far. Just a quick note that if you know anyone who would benefit from hearing what I have to share and what I have to teach here, please do share it with them because sharing is caring. If you've been listening to the podcast and you would like to give a 5-star review, that would be excellent because that would help the podcast grow and spread the word because people need to hear this shit. I have to share. At least I believe so. And if you have any thoughts or any feedback or anything you'd like me to touch on or talk on, please DM me over at Unshakable Co-Parenting. All right, so today I am going to talk to you about something that I have mentioned it before, but not recently. So this is all about, obviously, co-parenting. If you're listening here, you have a co-parenting dynamic that is less than ideal. So today I'm going to be talking about how to break free from a controlling co-parent. So grab a tea, coffee, kombucha, wine, whatever your tipple of choice is, and let's get started. You're listening to me right now. You've either come across me in your search or you follow me on Instagram or Facebook and you have a co-parent. You share children with somebody who I'm guessing, is not an easy co-parent. They're a difficult co-parent, or they may be a counter-parent, controlling, or they may be narcissistic or high conflict. It doesn't really matter. If you have a co-parenting relationship that is less than ideal, and it is draining your energy, stealing your peace, causing a lot of additional trauma and stress for you and your children, then you're in the right place. So breaking free from a controlling co-parent. Now, you presumably left the marriage or the relationship due to this reason, for whatever reason. Maybe there was emotional and psychological abuse. Maybe there was physical abuse. Maybe you just couldn't bear to be there anymore because you knew that you were meant for more and you were not being treated or respected. Maybe you know that there's more and better for your life and that, okay, now I've left the marriage, I'm now divorced, now what? What do I do? I know there's something else for me, but what is that? And how do I find my peace? And how do I go for what I want when I've got this person who is holding me back, or it feels like they are holding you back energetically? It's like you're on a leash. I'd love to know if that resonates with you. I know from the women that I speak to on a daily basis and the women that I work with, they absolutely feel like they just want to run and go and live their lives, but they keep getting dragged into conflict. They keep getting dragged back into a place where they don't want to be due to their co-parent. So, what do you do? How do you break free? And there's a few things that, this is from years of doing this work, that I know keeps you stuck. Okay, one of those things is following advice that doesn't apply for your specific situation, as in traditional co-parenting advice and support, which assumes that there are two emotionally healthy individuals who are the parents, who are both child-focused and who are able to get on the same page, be amicable, collaborate, compromise, and all that jazz. Now, if you've been listening to me for any period of time, you will resonate with the fact that that does not happen in your situation. So if you are trying to apply tools and strategies to a situation that doesn't even apply, then you're going to come up to some sticking points, as in they're not going to work. Now, you can keep trying for years and years and years, but as you keep doing that, then you are adding more stress and anxiety and trauma to yourself, and your children are also experiencing more trauma the more that you keep applying tools and strategies that just do not apply for your specific situation, that is not, I'm doing air quotes, normal. Okay, it does not suit the norm. It's not what the norm is of co-parenting. And when I say norm, I mean what society thinks co-parenting is. People who do not have to co-parent with your co-parent, basically. So that's the first thing. The second thing is focusing heavily on your co-parent and what they're doing and their behavior. When you are so wrapped up in that, you are not focusing on what you can do and the power that you have and the leverage that you have and what you can do within your capacity. You throw your hands up and the focus is all pointing towards your co-parent. Now, that's not to say that what they're doing isn't the reason why you are here in the first place, why you're even listening to me, or why you follow me on Instagram or Facebook. But the more you focus on what they're doing or what they're not doing in your eyes, the less you focus on yourself and what you can do and what power you do have within your control to influence the outcome that you get in your life, the results that you get in your life. Okay? Your situation is nuanced, as you probably know. A lot of women come to me in the DMs saying, oh, my situation is unique. It's not unique. It's unique in the scheme of the world, in the worldview. Yes, people do not have a clue what you are dealing with. So yes, it's unique when you're comparing to the norm. But to me, in my world, the norm is not. It's a non-unique situation. It's an abnormal situation, which in this industry is the norm. Okay, so there's no unique situation. Everyone is experiencing variations of the same thing post separation. Okay, so that's the second thing. Focusing on what your co-parent is doing instead of focusing on yourself and directing your energy and your thoughts and your actions to what you can do. And that can keep you stuck. That keeps women stuck for years and years and years in their co-parenting. Okay, so think about this. If you apply strategies that just don't work and you keep butting your head against a brick wall, you will conclude that nothing works and I've tried everything. I throw my hands up, I give up. Now, add the fact that you focus on what your co-parent's doing, there's going to be a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, a lot of bitterness, a lot of frustration. Okay? And this third one is a doozy. I'll just say that. But it needs to be said because I know that the right person, this will reach the right ears that it needs to reach. If you think that you know everything you need to know about your controlling co-parent, and you know everything you need to know about breaking free from them, and you know everything you need to know about navigating that journey, so there's nothing to try, there's nothing to explore, there's no new approach because you have it under control, you wouldn't be here listening, you wouldn't be following me if you had it all under control. You would have broken free. You would be free, living your best freaking life. Okay, you would be unshakable as fuck. You might even be here talking and sharing this yourself. You would have your own platform. Because if you've broken free, then I believe, this is just my belief, then it's our obligation to help others and support others in their own journey. Okay, so they're the three things that keep you stuck, but they're also the key to breaking free as well. And that's something that I'm going to be teaching in a live training coming up in about a week. If you're on my email list, you'll hear about that in the next day or two, at the time of recording this, of course. Okay. If you're not on my email list, please DM me the word free, FREE, and I will send you all the details for that, because this is something that needs to be shared. And it's something that people are unaware of. We don't know what we don't know until you know it. So if you keep doing the same things and keep getting the same outcomes, that's on you. That's something for you to explore and dig deeper and think, okay, hang on, something needs to change. I need a new approach. This isn't working. And the reason why it's not working, it's not to do with you. It's to do with what you're doing. And the whole premise of what I teach is not about doing more. Is actually about doing less, and that's how you navigate this. And I'll be diving deep into this in a free live training. So you'll have to excuse me, I'm losing my voice, I've got a bit of a cold. But, okay, the three things that are preventing you from three. I mean, there's plenty more, but the top three things that I have noticed over the years of doing this work is you're applying the wrong strategies and tools, you're using the wrong support system, you're focusing on your co-parent instead of focusing on yourself, you're focusing outward instead of inward. And the third thing is you believe that you know everything you need to know about your controlling co-parent and how to manage that situation. But I'll just tell you, if you had that, you would not be here. You would have broken free. Now, if you've broken free, that's great. That's awesome. There is no need to be listening to anything I have to say or share or teach. But if not, and you have like a glimmer of hope, or maybe you're a little bit curious that maybe something can be done, then yes, I invite you to come and get the details for that live masterclass, because I'm going to be teaching you a few things. If you know anything about me, I'm unconventional. I don't follow what other people do. I'm in my own lane, doing my own thing, and that's why it works. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you that. DM me over at Unshakable Co-Parenting, the word free, FREE, and I will send you all the details to that live training. That's going to be free as well. It's about breaking free, and it's a free live masterclass. I haven't done a free training in quite a while, so if you want to be part of my world, you want to learn from me, or you're curious, then I invite you to do that. And again, please share this podcast and this episode with someone, or 3 friends who you think would benefit from hearing this. And with that, I just want to leave you with this. You are capable. You have everything you need. Your co-parent is, yes, they are who they are, but you are also who you are. And I know you know who that is deep down. Okay, so open your mind, open your heart, and let's freaking do this. Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until next time, bye for now.